So the word I decided to use was wanderlust. It's to have the strong desire to travel, and what I did was I shot in L.A., in New York, and in Mexico City. And it was actually more difficult than I thought it would be to get the kind of shots that I wanted, mainly because of the weather. I just had really bad luck with that. The weather was like pretty bad overall everywhere when I was shooting. But I did manage to get really nice shots in specific times of the day. I guess honestly I just got lucky. But I was also able to film a lot of this at the airports and through the airplane window and whatnot, which was really fun. I actually like really enjoyed doing this project. It did prove to be difficult, but it was fun. And in New York, I went and shot at Rockefeller. That's where I got that low angle shot. And then I got some shots of the flags at Rockefeller because, like I said, Wanderlust, you want to travel. So it was just my way of showing like, hey, travel around the world. And then I went, and the idea was to get as many shots as possible in like popular places of each city. So I went to Times Square in New York. That's like probably like the most like touristy spot ever. And my idea there was like to stand in a specific like high spot and then just kind of like pan around all of Times Square in a circle. And so I did that, and then once I in post and editing, like I went through it and I kind of reversed it and made it faster in post. And then moving on from that, I went into LA shots, and that was really fun. I was able to get some stuff, a little bit of the skyline through the car, like through inside the car as we were driving on the freeway. And then I went to a really popular spot there. It's the LACMA Museum. It's like the lights. They call them urban lights, but they're like light posts, really popular. Like they're in movies and stuff. So I was able to have a talent for this, which was awesome. My friend Cynthia decided to go with me and help me out to film. So she was in most of these LA shots. We started at the beach, like maybe like around like 3 o'clock, and the weather got really nice and it was sunny. We were able to get a lot of nice shots, and the idea was to just show that she was enjoying like all the different places we were going to. And in my beach shots I decided to overexpose because I just like really wanted to like show like, hey, this is like a happy thing. This is like really bright and cool and fun. It's like what I wanted to do with that. So that's why like the water and the sky is overexposed. And I just really liked like the white, like the sort of like white light that came off because it was overexposed. So I just, I wanted to show that she was having fun and enjoying traveling and visiting around. And then from there, I went into Mexico. I was able to get some decent shots, and they're not overexposed. Like they look like kind of groggy, maybe because honestly there's like so much pollution out there in the air that it just looks foggy overall, even when it's not. So but it was really fun going around to all the touristy places, some that I hadn't even met either, and I was able to film there. I was able to get some stuff like around Mexico City from the car window, and then we were able to go up to this church, and we climbed up to the bell towers, and I was able to get a little bit of the view from Mexico City from up there, which was really fun to do. And then to end the video, I ended with my trip to the pyramids in Mexico. That was really, it was just really beautiful there, and I got some shots from when we were like getting up higher, so from up the pyramid, from the top of the pyramid to the bottom, and the view from the top of the pyramid, and I panned that around. So and then the purpose of showing like the stairs and stuff, it was like kind of like their journey up. It's like again, traveling and like, look at all these fun things I'm doing. And then I decided to end the video with my friend Cynthia back at the beach opening her eyes. It was kind of a thing where in the beginning, you see her like close her eyes and then reopen them again, and then like there's like this airplane thing and whatnot, and I wanted that to connect at the end. I know like it's not even really about telling a story, but I guess at the same time it kind of is. Like at the end she's like opening her eyes back at the beach only to realize like, hey, I do really want to travel, but I would love to do all these things, but I didn't really get to do them.